So I'm going to tell you about my first jump at the SEAL teams. Pretty epic deal for myself. So I just got done graduating from Fort Benning Jump School, U.S. Army Jump School. Craziness, straight ridiculous. So the one thing they tell you down there is never land in the water. Whatever you do, you can hit power lines, trees, moving freeway, whatever you want, just don't land in the water. So for 3 weeks down at Fort Benning, that's all I heard. Don't land in the water, don't land in the water, don't land in the water. So I report to my SEAL team on a Monday morning, bright and shiny. I'm all fired up. And first guy I run into is Command Master. He said, hey Ensign, JG, you reporting today? He said to me, hey JG, you reporting today? I said, yes, Master Chief, I am. He said, well, that's good. We got a jump going on over in the parachute loft. Why don't you join us? So I said, oh, man, I've been here like 5 minutes. I'm about to go parachuting. This sounds fun. Now, I got to remind you, I hate parachute. Absolutely hate it. Hated it at jump school. After 60 jumps, I hated it still. So here we are, first day at the SEAL team. I'm all fired up, gung-ho, tadpole, getting ready to go get it. And I go over to the parachute loft, and they start the parachute jump. Today's jump will be a 1,200 feet static line jump off a 4th story into the water. I said, holy shit, I'm in trouble. So I started thinking, oh man, we're jumping into the water. What am I gonna do? So for the next 30 minutes of this parachute brief, I'm sitting there crapping my pants, thinking, holy shit, we're doing a water jump. I haven't had any training on water jump. What am I gonna do? So, long story short, after I panicked for about 30 minutes in this damn parachute brief, it wrapped up. We had about 30 minutes. I had to go over to Supply and get some gear. So I went over to Supply. I got me some fins, a hook knife, a belt, a pair of a flight suit to jump in. And I was sitting there. I said, man, I was walking by training. I said, let me go in the training and see if I can get some help. So I walked into training. And I said, hey, there was a petty officer, and I said, hey, petty officer, you in training? He said, yeah, I am. I said, hey, I need some help, man. I said, we got a water jump here in a couple hours, and I don't have any training on water jumps. And the old crusty warrant officer sitting back in the office started laughing, and he looked out at me. He said, hey, JG, you go to Bud's? I said, yes, warrant officer, I went to Bud's. He said, that's all the fucking training you need. Get out of here. I said, oh, man, shit. So I walked out of training even more terrified. So I get to the runway. I got my parachute on. I got 2 fins in my hand. One of the new guys comes over to me and says, hey, man, let me help you out. Puts the fins on my boots, tapes the fins to my you step into the boot. So you step into the fins, and then they tape the fins to your shins so they stand straight up. You can walk in them. So I said, all right, good to go. I said, what do I do? He said, man, it'll be easy. You jump in the water. You put your fins on as you're going down. And you just kick around, you get your parachute together, the boat come around, pick you up. I said, oh shit, this ain't gonna be too big a deal. So we're up here, we on a C-2, little cargo plane in the Navy. And we're off 4th story. Well, the ceiling is really low, meaning that the clouds are real close to the ground. So I'm sitting there, we're flying around, and I'm looking out the little window. I'm like, man, holy shit, this water looks awful close. So I'm looking out the window, and next thing I know, the light turns green. We stand up, hook up, we shuffle to the door. I go out the plane, and I'm like, holy shit. I literally am floating for about 10 seconds. You normally have about 35, 45 seconds to float down. You got enough time to put your fins on. Hell no. Whatever happened, man, I was in the water in like 10 seconds. Then it was really windy. So I'm getting drugged face down in my parachute. I ain't got no fins on. They're still taped to my shins. And I'm in panic mode. I'm like, holy shit, I'm going to drown. I'm water skiing behind my parachute with my face down. I still haven't had a breath of air yet. So this goes on for what seems like about 3 minutes to me. Now I got a video to prove that it was only about 10 seconds. But I was like, holy shit, I'm going to drown. So I recovered, I got my composure back, and I rolled over in my parachute on my back. I'm still being towed through the water like I'm water skiing. Popped my cape well. I said, holy shit, I thought I made it. I got out of the parachute sunk. So here I am, I got the fins around my feet. I managed to get one fin on. My parachute sinks. And I know as a new guy, if you lose your parachute, you got to go get scuba tanks, come out here and dive for your parachute. Well, because I'm the new guy, they don't pick me up. So here I am, I'm kicking with one leg, I'm fighting a parachute. It's absolutely insane. This goes on for about 30 minutes. I'm absolutely exhausted by the time the boat gets to me. And you know what them jackasses in the boat had the nerve to say to me? Hey man, where's your parachute at? As it's pulling me under the water, I'm fighting to breathe. I say, it's right here, you jackass, help me out. So they laugh, they get me out of the water with the parachute, man. I was absolutely exhausted. That's my first jump in the SEAL teams, man. Welcome to the damn real world. Welcome to the get yourself killed if you can in the SEALs. I got a video of it. That's the video I attached, so you guys can figure out how to splice it together and make it happen.